live stream from where the yokel's grown. As you can see, we're standing out here in the backyard, and that's because in today's video I'm taking you along on my backyard chores. We've had to film over several days due to weather complications. We've had a lot of rain here in North Texas. Started on Sunday, finished up yesterday, got knocked out by the rain, so I'm back out here again today to finish them up. So if you all are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, I'm so glad to see you again. Let's get growing, y'all.
I don't wanna come on too strong, yeah. I'm always worried I'll stay too long, but what's on your mind tonight? I love it when we can laugh together. That kind of thing, it just makes me feel better. I'm gonna give this just one try. Oh, what if I told you you took my breath away? What if I told you I wish that I could stay? Is it a mistake? Will my heart break? Or will you love when I say, what if I told you you took my breath away?
So let me show you a little interesting fact about tomatoes that a lot of people don't consider when they take on indeterminate tomatoes. So in between these little branches right here is something called a sucker. These need to be removed so it allows your plant to kind of continue to grow. See, there's little bitty ones. And then here's another one right here. And if you look around, like here's a really big one. Let me clip that one off. Here's another little interesting fact that you may not know. You could take this, you see all these little hairs right here? You see all those little hairs? Those are all potential roots, and you can actually take this. Now you can do it one or two ways. You can put it in some water and then let the roots develop around the bottom, or you can literally just take it and stick it in the ground, and it, believe me, it does work because I've done it several times, and then you got yourself some free tomatoes. Especially for those of you who only have enough budget for one season. But if you have a longer growing season, you can get a second grow season like this one. Look how big this one is. That one I'll go put in water. Can you all see how big that is? And that is another Sweet 100 hybrid for me.
I don't wanna come on too strong, yeah. I'm always worried I'll stay too long.
Let me show you all something. Do you all see the spots on that? That is called rust. And anytime you start seeing that stuff on your strawberries, take these leaves off and get it away, because it is a fungus. You want to get it away from your other strawberry plants and just kind of keep it in check. Let me show you something else that's happening on the bottom. You see those webs? Those are spider mites right here. So tonight, once the sun, well, if we don't have a bunch of rain, I might have to do it as soon as the rain's gone, but I'm gonna have to get out here and use some of the Captain Jack's Bug Be Gone and spray my plants really good. So that's what's going on with those.
I don't wanna come on too strong, yeah. I'm always worried I'll stay too long, but what's on your mind tonight? I love it when we can laugh together. That kind of thing, it just makes me feel better. I'm gonna give this just one try. Oh, what if I told you you took my breath away? what if I told you I wish that I could stay? Is it a mistake? Will my heart break? Or will you love when I say, what if I told you you took my breath away?
Okay, let me show you everything we did. I took out some dead plants that were here, and I think there was one over here, and then I took off any strawberries that were ready to harvest, cutting off all of the leaves off the strawberries that had any kind of rust on them. We took out some vines that were right there that needed to come out. And then over here, this stump continues to grow. It's little right here, and then right there. Continues to grow branches, so I have to come in and kind of take this out. I see some leaves I missed that I need to take care of. Took out some trees that were over here, the little trees that were growing. Let's go up here. I'll show you what I did up here real quick. Same thing with this strawberry tower. Harvested the strawberries, took off all the old, or the leaves that had the rust bacteria on them and got rid of that. Went ahead and staked this tomato here because, as you can see, it's getting kind of big. And did the same for this strawberry tower and this strawberry tower. Harvested the strawberries and cleaned up all the leaves. And then later on tonight, when all the pollinators are asleep, I'll come back out and I'll spray these for those spider mites. Joey has fed the strawberries to the bees, cleaned up this pot, and I cleaned up that pot with flowers. And look at that Lady of Charlotte. She is getting ready to bloom, y'all. Okay, let's go back out here. I'll show you what I did out here in the first part of the video. I came out, and these tomatoes in here are all indeterminates, but I want them to go up. Straight up. That's the goal, for them to go up vertically. And so we cleaned up the bottoms of the tomatoes. We tied them off to some of their stakes. We added a stake here and a stake here, kind of cleaned up those. Same thing over here. Cleaned up any leaves that I saw that had any kind of, I'll have to put it up in the video, guys. It's a fungus, it's a mold. But anyways, any leaves that I found, anytime I find those leaves, I remove them from the plant. That way it removes that from the plant. I had some tomatoes in there that were kind of getting overran, so I removed some leaves off of some of these big squashes, kind of tied them up to their stakes. Okay, so back to the leaves. I took off some of the leaves and then tied off some of these tomatoes that are in here. Now, this was a, what do they call it? Square foot garden. And that's how we planted this. But some of these, and these are the yellow squash. I really thought the zucchinis were going to be big. They're small. And these are the yellow squash that got so big on us. I've never had yellow squash get this big, so kind of a new adventure for me. So I got all that done. I got the garlic scapes done over here. Still got a little bit of cleaning up to do, but for the most part, that is our backyard chores. Hey y'all, thanks for hanging out with me during all of these videos. I'm sorry that we had several changes in clothes, but like I said, we had to film it over several days. I had actually filmed the beginning of the video on Wednesday, but as I was editing, I accidentally deleted it, so I had to do it again, and that's why you see me in a different shirt this time. But I really appreciate you all hanging out with me in this video today, and I hope that you found some value as you watched me do all this work. We break it up into several locations each week. We do the backyard during the week, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then on Saturday and Sunday we do the front gardens. So I'll take you on another journey here pretty soon when we do those. Like I said before, if you all are new, please subscribe and hit that notification button because new videos are posted often and I would hate for you to miss them. Until I see you in the next video, you all take care. You keep growing. You keep your heads up. Bye-bye.